to be a sort of current favourites video for beauty items. Because it's the new year, I have decided that I'm not this year going to do my like monthly favourites, or it's like January, February, every single month having to do a favourites. Just because when I was doing it last year, I did feel like I was forcing myself to like things, you know, or it would have to be repeats, or it would just have to be, like, I wasn't getting enough products. I wasn't getting like enough new products to actually, you know, justify doing a favourites every month, because it was just, it wasn't like that. I had my cult favourites, I was always using those and everything. So I've just decided to do current beauty favourites when and if I feel I have enough products to talk about, and I hope that's okay with your guys as well. Without further ado, I got quite a few little bits to show you, so I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so I'm going to start with foundation, and the one I've been loving so much, and I literally got this like like a couple of years ago at IMATS, and I didn't use it for a long time, and now I can't stop using it, is the Makeup Forever HD. And I think it's because I've been filming a lot. I'm wearing this today mixed with a little bit of the YSL Tint Resist, because I'm a little bit more tan, so I need to mix that as my tan foundation. This one is beautiful because it glides on. It's so finely pigmented, like you can just feel it's so finely milled, the powders and the pigments in this like that's a lotion, in this foundation. So I actually like applying this with my hands, like preferably. Today I use a beauty blender, but preferably I'd like to apply it with my hands because it does just slide on really nice. I'm in the shade N135, and this is sort of a light for me at the moment just because I've been self-tanning, but it is usually a perfect match to my skin tone, like normally. It's a great foundation, and I know that now they don't actually do this anymore. They do the Ultra HD or something and not just the HD anymore, so they have reformulated it. I hope it's just as good, but I still have about half of this left. I've just been using it like crazy. Alright, the next thing I have been loving is the Next Step, which is a concealer, and this is, as you can see, it's nearly out. This is my Instant Age Anti-Age The Eye Eraser by Maybelline, and this is in the colour Light. I've been using this under my eyes. I still love the applicator with the little sponge, like it just goes on really well, and then I blend it out with my finger, or today, like I said, a beauty blender if I'm using a beauty blender. This thing is great, and you can get it at like Superdrug for $5.99 or whatever it is. It's so good. I also have the one you can get in the States, like the anti-fatigue one, which is very pink, which I mean looks nice obviously when I'm quite pale, because I do have my pinky tones about me when I'm pale, but that one can look a little bit like too pink if you're tan, so I would recommend just getting the light one. It is nice, and I think the whole concept and the whole sort of system is really good. The next thing I have is another concealer, and this is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Light Blendable Concealer Duo, and this is got a sort of more yellow toned side and a more pink toned side. I have used them both so much because I actually use this to redefine my brows, because it's that like stick concealer. It's not great because it's quite dry, so you couldn't use it under your eyes, but around the brows it's really good, and I find to get the perfect colour I just use a bit of both. So I'll go over with the yellow, and then I'll go over again with the pink, and just mix it together, and it gives me a really nice neutral colour that just sharpens up the tail of my brows. Sticking with brows, I have tried, I don't know if you guys remember in one of my videos I showed you my Lancome brow pomade sort of thing, which is really cool if you want to try a brow pomade, especially if you're in the UK, because we can't get Anastasia. We can get it pretty easily now online, but if you are someone who wants to get something really quick, Lancome do a beautiful alternative to the Dip Brow Pomade. But also I seen this one when I was in the shops the other day, which is an even more cheaper alternative, and it's so good. It is the Freedom Professional Makeup, which actually this has been a new brand that's come out in the UK. It's so cool. They've got like a full-on brow palette. I mean, it's about £10 for a full-on brow palette. They've got like makeup artist kits that you can actually buy in Superdrug. Like, it's really cool. I've never seen a brand be so professional and yet be affordable and in a drugstore. Anyway, I picked up this one. It was £5, and they had tons. They had about 10 different colours you could pick from, and it's just the eyebrow pomade, and this one I've got is in dark brown, and as you can see I've used it quite a lot. It's what I've used today on my brows. I think this colour suits me a little bit better than the Lancome one, and I've just been gravitating towards this rather than the Lancome one, which is you know, like nearly is £12 more expensive. No, sorry, £14 more expensive. So yeah, definitely if you're in the market for a brow pomade, the Freedom brand does a really good one. Forgot to mention this other face product I've also been loving, but not, this is a difficult one because this is meant to be a powder foundation, but it is the wrong colour for me. It's very, very light, as I mentioned in my Sephora haul that I did. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Powder Foundation, and this is so pretty. Like, the way it just goes on is just beautiful. The coverage is very good. But the way I like to use this is with using a really light foundation, but that is, you know, my actual skin tone or a little bit darker, so then I can balance it out with this. It's a great product. I love the packaging. You can either apply this with like a flat top, like what I do, like a flat top powder brush like from e.l.f., or you can apply it with just a fluffy brush and it goes on really well. It does not look cakey, surprisingly enough, considering it's meant to be like a full coverage and everything. This one's in light 49. I'll say if you've got a little bit of a tan about you, maybe go for the next shade up because this is very light. Still the face products. This one has been almost a cult favorite. I don't know, I've been really loving it, maybe because I've been getting a little bit more tan on my complexion. Just, it looks nicer with natural blush. This is my Fox in a Box by Hard Candy, and this is in Smooth Talker. It is by far one of my most favorite blushes in the whole world. In fact, this is one of two of my favorite blushes ever. The other one is the Hard Candy Fox in a Box Sweet and Spicy. These just Fox in a Box, they're just so good, and I think that they don't sell them anymore, if I'm correct. Like in Walmart, when I went, they weren't there anyway. But this one is so nice. I'm wearing it today. It's like, can you see on my face? It just gives you a glow because this is not matte. It's got a little shimmer about it. It's not a shimmer. It's like a, I don't even know what it is. It's just, it's so nice, and it makes you look so glowy. It looks like you have like highlighter on, but so subtle with a little bit of color just to give you, you know, so you're not too flat. Oh, I got this on eBay, like, because I couldn't get it in the States. I got it on eBay, for goodness sake. I don't know if you can anymore, but it is so good. I do have a couple more face products to show you, but I thought I'd just go in quickly with my last single product that I have to show you. This has literally been such a good mascara. Like, such. I've heard so many good reviews about this, and I thought, you know, I have to try it since I've been getting into the Guerlain brand. And this is their Maxi Lash mascara. I was about to say concealer, it's not concealer. Their Maxi Lash mascara. And oh my goodness. First of all, the packaging is so cute. It's like black with gold and it looks really boss. And then you like undo it and you've got this really nice silicone brush which doesn't pick up a lot of product, like, you know, clumps and clumps of product. And this is so good. The pigment on it is super black, and what I love about this too is it's like sort of an in the rush mascara because it actually curls when it dries. So if you've curled your lashes and you put this on, they literally go so curly. But if you don't want to curl your lashes, it just dries and curls them, which is so good. It can go a tiny bit, like if you like this sort of supernatural look with your mascara, this is not the one for you, but it does give you perfect, like, well, it's like what I'm wearing today. It literally just gives you, oh no, this is Lancome I'm wearing today. Sorry, I'm wearing Lancome today, I forgot. It just gives you really nice full lashes, to be honest, and really lengthens and volumes both at the same time. And I think this is a really good price point considering Guerlain I think is quite expensive. It's about $24.50, I think, something like that. Is really good anyway. So give it a go if you're in the market for a new mascara. Alright, so the next thing obviously you guys know I'm going to be loving is my new Gwen Stefani palette. I have seen everybody talk about this on YouTube. I bet you guys are getting sick of it. But it's what I use today. It's just, you know, it is a beautiful palette. We all know this. Oh, excuse me. That was a bit of a flashback. It is a beautiful palette. Today I'm wearing this one in Pop and the Harajuku as well. I absolutely love these. They're both fabulous colours. I love them all, and I love this top one up here too. I did a tutorial with this palette if you have seen it, but I'm not going to say too much because we've already spoke tons about this and I'm sure you've all seen videos on it. It is a great palette though if you want sort of a neutral but not too neutral palette. Fabulous. Alright, of course this has to be in my favourites. This current favourites is my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I have got this sort of about a month ago and, sorry no, about 3 weeks ago, and it is so good. I have not stopped using it. So you've got in here the ones I use this to lightly contour, like around my nose and under my lips. I use this one to sort of more heavily contour, and then this one to actually bronze like my forehead and stuff. And then these two I mix together sometimes to do under my eyes, and this one I've not yet used because I can't really find a use for it. It's a little bit too dark and orangey, but I don't know. But the rest of them I've literally been absolutely adoring, and look at the palette, it's so beautiful. Alright, and the next product I've been loving is not actually this palette specifically, although I do love it, it's beautiful, but it is a product in it. So this is the this is the palette that I bought. It's the Too Faced Little Book of Black Bronzers, and if you open it up, it has got all of the Too Faced bronzers and stuff in it. So the one I've been absolutely loving, it's a highlight, it is the Snow Bunny, yeah, Snow Bunny Illuminator. Oh my goodness, I'm wearing it today. Can you see the highlight? It is beautiful and so natural. I don't know how it does it. It's because it's got the strips of like pinks, and you've got one bronze, and then you've got a really light one, and they just mix together and work out so beautifully. And this palette's really cool if you want to try, you know, different products. You've got all the different chocolate soleils in there. You've got the pink leopard, which is also a highlighty blush thing, I think. You've got Beach Bunny, which is a darker version of that one, which I'm going to be loving in summer. And then you've got like Endless Summer. You've just got all of them, and this is a really cool palette. Obviously it's not very travel friendly, but it is lovely if you're a makeup collector like I am. And I know that they did do like a full size of this, but you couldn't buy it. It was just a sort of exclusive thing. But you could buy this, although I haven't seen it anymore around because I think it's literally sold out all the time, which is incredible. But this one, I've been loving that. And that is it for makeup, but the final thing I want to say I've been loving is a new perfume that my boyfriend bought me for Christmas. It is the Gucci Bamboo. This has been like literally my go-to perfume. I don't know if you can see, but I've used a fair bit just in January. It smells really pretty. It's very very fresh, floral, sophisticated, and I just really like it. And I've also been loving that Elizabeth and James Nirvana, but they're in the rollerballs, so they're not as easy to sort of disperse over your body. But this one is lovely, and I think it's new, so if you want to check it out, go have a little smell. I really like it. So guys, that was everything for my current beauty favorites. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and make sure you leave me down below some video requests, please, because I am sort of running out of ideas and I need your guys' help. And yeah, I've got just a new setup. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a new ring light, so I'm quite excited about that. And I'm very motivated to do new videos. And I'm looking into getting a new camera as well, but we'll see. I might have to leave that for a bit, depending. But yeah, hope you guys are having a fabulous January, and I will see you all in my next video. Have a great one, guys. Stay beautiful. Ciao.